moving. Not by much. Should run some spray. You're now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. Previously, we got the disc ready to rock and roll. We had a little issue. Should have that all fixed up. I'm hoping we might have to do some messing around. A little hammer and maybe a little weld in. Stuff like that. But we're probably going to send it and see how good they actually work. I've not put the hitch on and the rolling baskets on it. I've been up in the air as far as how fluffy I want to make this ground for the soybeans. A lot of people are like, oh, they like harder ground. That's why you roll them pre and post. So I think we're going to disc and I'm going to see how I like them. Maybe we'll hit them with the roller before we plant, but probably just one pass with the roller after. But that's all chisel plowed, worked up nicely. Got spread on with fertilizer. We got the tender trailer, the seed wagon here loaded with beans. We got a lot to do. But what I'm going to do this morning before Harley leaves me for work, I'm going to move some things around. So 2755 needs the rock bucket, the grapple bucket on it to pick big rocks. There's some ledge rocks that I pulled up with the chisel plows. Yes, it was a challenge, we'll say that. But at the end of the day, we got a lot of the spots really worked up that had major compaction that didn't grow anything last year, and it's actually a bunch of topsoil. So I was very surprised by that. But I'll go ahead and throw the rock bucket on, come home, get my pickup moved over there so that I got a ride when something breaks, or I got an appointment today. So I got to come back and go to that. We'll get the 7520 on the disc because that is our workhorse. And we put a new tire on it a few videos back, and I'm hoping it works. But appreciate you guys watching along. Today's a good day. Tomorrow's a good day. Friday morning is okay. And then we're going to get 2 inches of rain. So it's hammer time. Got the spare fitting for the grapple bucket that we tend to snap off from time to time, unadjustable. We just got to run the lines now. Yes, we never ended up putting lines up to the front from the back. This has worked out. Is it the best thing? No. Has this worked for the last, going on 3rd season? Well, we only used it for 2 so far. Yes, we've bent some things, but sure beats picking with a bucket. So just run these lines up, over, down, and back to the remote. It'll be good. Oh, got my ride. So I'll bring this back down, so I got to weigh around, and then Harley is going to work and I'm going discing. What's up, kids? Thanks for the ride. Okay, we're back from moving things around. So I got to get the 7520 hooked up to the disc. As we know, the 7520 needs a battery. Probably needs 2 batteries. It's not keeping up with us right now. But we'll throw the jump pack. Hopefully that starts it. And then, freaking birds in here. Gotta kill them. Somebody did ask about the generator. Yeah, we haven't been focused on that. We're trying to make money and get crops in. 2 things we really got to do. But we'll get the disc hooked up, get them all greased, and we'll go to work. Nope. Dang it. Got it all hooked up and I messed up. So I was gonna grease everything, but our grease is all in my pickup and we brought the pickup over. So I'm probably gonna pull up. I'll finish, it's 7 acres up on top because we mapped it out. I'll hit that quick, And then we'll go over. I got a meeting, and then we'll go over. I'll bring the grease gun. I'll grease everything in the field. Not ideal, but we do have those discs in case we have an issue. I was thinking about selling them. They might disappear. I don't know. But we got them as backups. So we're getting good at having backups. Hooked to this, it actually sits higher in the front, which is really nice. Because with the 4640, it was dragging on the ground a little bit. You remember previously we spread fertilizer up on the top here because we're going to put soybeans in. Got frustrated with it and we welded that knot. It started hitting against it. We got to really cut that down a little bit more. But that shaft, if we ever have to change bearings out, it's getting a new shaft. They put new bearings on that shaft, but it has a bunch of wear spots that by the time those bearings are bad, we're going to have to change the whole shaft. So I'm not too worried. We're going to make it happen. So running this ground up here. I might go through and roll everything before we plant. Some people have said that. Really make it nice. I'm trying my best to get the best crop we can. I'm absolutely filthy. It's dusty, it's hot, it's honestly the nicest day we've had. So we've done this right side here. We are gonna roll everything prior to planting, but a bunch of people say you won't regret it. I know there's people that are like, don't even roll anything. Push down some rocks, make it what am I looking, what's the word I'm looking for? Make it uniformed. So we got some clots and stuff like that. The rolling baskets probably would have helped on some of this, but I didn't want to make it super fluffy like the rolling baskets do. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks to pick out of here. Maybe 5, but we're gonna do that. I just wanted to jump in the AC for a minute. So there's always people that say you need to get your AC fixed in there. I don't know many cabs that actually work really well. Putting a red dot in probably would be good. That probably should be on our list, but yeah. The thing I do see about these discs, and I gotta adjust them, is this tire, it should be the same as the others. It's a truck tire or whatnot somebody put on at some point, but they sit up higher, which there is an adjustment here. So if we loosen this one, screw that one in, it's going to pull that wheel back, so it makes it more level. They're at the same lengths, but the outsides sit a whole lot better, or the outside on that side sits better than this. It sits up, so I do need to get a pipe wrench or something and adjust that. I might have one in there, but Harley sent me with some snacks. I've been eating them. I had some Gatorades and stuff like that. I don't have Yanko with me because it's just too hot. It says it's 91 degrees. Well, I think I got some help coming in a little bit. Oh, yeah, it's 4:11. Have not got nearly what I should have done today done yet. I don't even have a big adjustable in anything. I thought I had one in there. I was going to adjust that. I think the problem is the tire's too big, but if we adjust it, then it will be happy. I can tell you that. So we'll adjust that, but I'm going to go pick the rocks that I remember in this field, and then we'll run home, probably grab the 46, so let the AC go, so that it can start rolling over there. Like I said, there should be 4 big rocks, things that are big enough that won't push back down. We're not going to spend all day picking rocks. This isn't a seeding. That is why we got the rollers. It'd help if I was low enough. Misjudge that. Airball. And as we see, there's a big rock pile right in front of us. Right there. So we'll put this one right with that one. That way we don't put it through the combine. like putting rocks through a car. I've actually done that for rock. Not through my combine. I caught it before it got to the rotor. Hey, there's another rock I just drove over. We'll get it on the way back. We're coming back down the same way. That has the least amount of rocks in it. I did take pictures as I drove around of where all the rocks are. I have, oh, out there. I was just going to say I might have to look at those pictures. Something would fall back in, but don't look like you want to do that. It wants to do that. Picking up a lot of dirt. Manual labor. Never really hurt. Staying in shape. Hey. Yeah. Alrighty, that's probably not going to start again without the jump pack. I got the jumper cables, but which is okay. We got to go get tools for that, and I should bring the 46 with the rollers over. Okay, we got the cultimultures over here. What I realized was we have to take these arms completely off so they don't move at all. We are not going to use the tines. This tine hits, so we got to remove that one. And the one that got welded on, we got to remove that one. We had a little hydraulic, as you see Bath hooking this up. But we did hook it up without anybody else or jack. So once we do that, then we tighten these here and it pulls the tines all the way up. And I know somebody's going to say it's great for the seed bed. Well, we're rolling beans. We're not building a seed. We are building a seed bed, but we're rolling beans is our priority. We had some welds to do on the back. Looking at them, or actually on the front. No, I think they're on the back. Yeah, on the back. Looking at them, they're going to be okay for right now. They reinforced them on either side. We just at some point have to go through if we want to keep this. We're going to see how this works out, but we want the tines pulled out, so we got to remove those bars, tighten that, remove that one, and remove that one because they hit the tires. We got all that mechanism off. I'm very curious if it's still going to touch it all or not. If it is, I don't know. I really don't know. Cut them all off. Cut everything off. We ain't got time to mess around anymore. Yeah, we should have been doing this in the winter. Wait, we didn't own this in the winter. Okay, that's all off the ground. The middle's, oh, I left that one pin. The middle's really where those are all off the ground. Okay, we fixed our issue. But is the middle touching the tire to the point where it's, no. As long as you pick the tire up all the way. If you set it down a little bit, it touches it. We fixed it. Okay. There's one thing, and I don't think we're gonna fix it, the bubblegum weld, because I put the welder further away. Yeah, we probably should fix that. And then we'll go roll out back. We should tighten these up in the front, but I don't. I've had enough for today, honestly, and we got a lot to go. The outsides are real tight, like real tight. Loosen that, slide them over. I have a feeling the insides are not tight for a reason. And if we're gonna go mess around with that, probably gonna be here for a while. But I'm very glad that those are all up. They're still intact. We could put things together and make it dig in. But they were just out of adjustment where it pulled them down and didn't leave them out of the ground all the way, even with the tires on the ground. So somebody's gonna say you're gonna leave ruts. We do not want them, because when we do soybeans, it will pull up all of these soybeans. Everybody writes in this, there's one person that writes that in every video that I show this. And then all the soybeans will be on the surface, and then it will be useless. I got a pin in there. I used the Arc Captain welder, quickly mud gunned it on, put that clip in there. We should be good to go. We'll fold up and try it out back. We got the 7 acres out there that we're gonna plant. We'll roll it there, see how it works, then we'll go over. Gotta pick this pin up, we don't need that. I got this thing dialed right in. This thing does an awesome job. I should have bought one of these years ago. It is right on the crisp. I think I put it in that it's 25 foot. It might be a little less, but honestly, and I said to overlap 6 inches, so we're good. And it is doing its thing like unbelievable. I had it turning, but then it made a big sweep in down here because it's so long. And I was like, I'll just do it. But as you see, this seed bed's gonna be nice. I got one more pass over there and then a few here, and we'll get moved up. You can see I cleared out the map, and it's getting filled back in. See, there's right here. So I'm honestly amazed at how little of tire tracks it's actually dropping, which is good. We'll jump onto this line. That should put us right down through here. We already did this because it's the edge of the field, but it's got a little strip. So I went around and did the outside. You can see the lines off, but I was spreading fertilizer on the field, and it might have had some drift as far as GPS location. Haven't really figured out 100% on some of that stuff. I do have to enter the RTK numbers. I got a bunch of information from the New York people of what to enter. So we're rolling. That's gonna be nice to plant into. I wasn't gonna do that, and Matt and Rob Perry both said, yeah, do it. So, and Janet Hanahan said it previously. There's quite a few people that said in pretty good work ground, make sure you roll it. And I wanted to get some of this ground worked up so the roots had some more depth ability at that point. But we want soybeans in a shallower spot than corn, and we want it very consistent. So, oh yes, we are done here. I like it. I like it a lot. I am really excited to plant into that. And then we're gonna roll everything again so that it's all even. Well, definitely a slick little setup. I do see that outside wings are touching a little from time to time on some of the high spots. Might have to ratchet strap. We gotta watch it once it gets rolled. We're planning and see. Well, we'll get folded up. We got ourselves a full tank of fuel. We got tools, jump pack, hydration kit. Alrighty. And we got the boss en route. We gotta take it out of gear. Yeah, we're stuck on the hill. Give me 1 second here. Woo. Yeah. There we go. We gotta make sure we don't hit the Kenworth and our fuel safety pole, which is good and thick. That way we don't hit nothing. But the Kenworth is in the way. I moved it. It was a mouse. I moved it so I could get up. It's still in the way. We need more parking. But alrighty. We are headed back up to where the discs are. Hopefully I've got everything I can run for a while. Harley's actually just getting off work. She's heading my way. And she's gonna run the rollers with the AC, with the Bluetooth radio, with the comfort, and I'm gonna keep disking away. The temp is going down, so it's been warm, but our wildflowers are actually growing. Our flowers are thriving now that the sun is actually out. I haven't looked over on these ones, but gotta mow the lawn before the rain comes, but we got to get some crop in the ground before the rain comes, but we just got to keep hammering. So she can roll, and then tomorrow I can start planting and hopefully get ahead on disking. Really appreciate her. Had quite a few people, quite a few really good friends that have said, well, one said we're his favorite couple, and he's really happy because of all the hell I've gone through in the last few years to have somebody like that in my life. My one buddy was like, well, you're family, so she's family to us, and she checks all the boxes. We're really proud of you. So I do have to agree, I found an amazing woman, and she's helping me, I'm helping her, and at the end of the day, we're building an empire. My other neighbor, who he edits for Paramount, and they rode over, he saw us the other day, and he said that. He said, the Queen and King building the ag empire. Honestly, without her, this year would be very challenging. So, let's go. Oh, perfect timing. The night crew's here. I'm not even gonna gamble it because I got the jump pack, but I'm gonna put the jumper cables on first, work on the disc, and then we'll start it up. I should just get a battery for it, right? should do a lot of things. Well, I was all worried. I wanted to throw the jumper cables on, but I don't know if these jumper cables are junk. Couldn't get any spark. These are 6-volt batteries in series to make 12. Couldn't get anything. I was jumping across, but I threw the jumper pack on because I saw it still had some battery life in it. Fired up. Oh, what I gotta do is I gotta adjust this. Kind of looks, oh no, they're supposed to be bent. So I brought big pipe wrench, big adjustable. Let's start with big adjustable. I didn't bring a pipe. We do have a hammer. Probably gonna need a pipe or a hammer. And then I'm gonna need a hammer. Oh, we do have a tractor too. Might hammer that down for a minute. I think it's turning. Was it turning yours too?
Yeah, towards you.
Alright, hold on. Give me the hammer. BFH. Actually, come over here, or hold this until it locks, and I'll hammer this down. This wrench. Started spinning, but we'll loosen this. Ready? Okay. Did it move? I don't know. I'm adjusting. We're not broken yet. Yeah. Have a good one. Thank you. That's my landlord. They watch along. They were the first people to rent me ground when I moved in. Alright, we gonna turn it now? Yeah, hold a little pressure on that. Let's see if it'll go. You got it? Hurt your arms? Good thing you're strong.
I don't know where to hold it.
I don't know either. Just tension on it.
Yeah, but
Wrap your hands around it.
well, so I had it here and then it comes back and hits me.
Oh.
Trying to figure out how to not do that. But you're, yeah.
I don't know. Should have brought the service van brake, but I took all the stuff out of the back of it. Blame this on you. Alright, ready? You want to hit it? I'll hold it. I don't want to beat you up more.
I'm gonna hit you if I do.
Ah! We're really not making progress here. Huh? Going the other way is a whole lot better. Oh my god. These have probably never been adjusted. Brad, Andy, did you ever adjust these? Moving, not by much. Oh, I should have run some spray. I don't know. Hold that down. I I take it this is gonna work better. Ready? Got some lubrication on. Oh, we're good. Money. Okay, so we got it adjusted. No way am I gonna get this cleaned out to tighten it up. I'm gonna see if that runs it. It's not like we're folding up and doing a whole bunch of stuff in between, but that should work. Yes, I have one that's caked up. The scraper's on. Found some mud. But I'm gonna get Harley roller basket, Calta mulching. We'll do the outside pass and then you're free to range all night long. All night. Until the sun rises again. Alrighty, I'm getting Harley set up on rolling. So we turned on Smart U-turn, which fills the field in. Don't mind all that. I messed up. I don't know what I was doing. Fills the field and builds a route for you to follow. But it does leave some empty spots if there's not enough turns based on the size of it. So we're gonna come up on the end. It's gonna skip 2 rows, as you see right there, the green, and then it's gonna go right back down that other yellow and fill in. Honestly, I think it's going where we already went, but I started late. So throttle down a little bit, let it do its turn. That way it's not so aggressive at turning. Which when we were spreading fertilizer, it didn't matter. Oh no, it's gonna jump on that one right next to it. So when we were spreading fertilizer, it didn't matter because we were working on 50-foot centers, where this is 25-foot wide. So trying to swing it around makes it more challenging. But working on 17.3 acres an hour at 5.6 miles, 28-acre field. It's doing its thing. Definitely a good call on rolling this. Harley has taken it over. I'm actually gonna go Fancy Farmer, grab us dinner quick so we can run. Yeah, I like it. Definitely a whole lot smoother, but she's set up on GPS and she is gonna send it for a while. Making it happen.
All right, we're back with the Harley cam. So hey, Chris explained what we're kind of doing, and he was teaching me how to use the GPS system. That's all very new to me, and honestly, all of this is pretty new to me. I've always been on the animal side of things, not really the crop side. But yeah, I think it's going well so far. Running a little bit slower than Chris was just while I'm figuring it out, but we'll get there. We're at I've been running like between 4.5 and 5 miles an hour, but yeah, so this is pretty nice. I'm super proud of him for implementing this and getting it all hooked up, and it's been fun to be able to learn it myself too. So I was just pulling calves an hour ago, so beats that. But yeah, it's all going good here.
Remind me tomorrow, bring a Milwaukee leaf blower, blow all the dust out. I got the window shut. We do have to get the AC working someday. It's not going to be today, it's not going to be tomorrow. But adjusting that, I think, got me much better. So Harley's over there. I told her whoever turns their lights on first loses. She might take that to the grave, that I turned them on first. But I needed to be able to see something. Not all of us person that says, why do you do so much at night? Well, I have farmed all day. I got up at 5 this morning, edited video, went out here, moved equipment around. Harley, who's over there running now, she left. She was supposed to leave early. She left at like 8:30 to go to work. But took her down to Sunny Crest, got her breakfast wrap and a whoopie pie. Never asked her about the whoopie pie. I gotta ask her that actually. Remind me. Keep in mind she watches every video. I don't really show her my editing unless it involves her beforehand. But at the end of the day, she's got full trust in me. But I farmed all day, ran around, did all sorts of stuff, worked on the cultimultras, got that all lined up, been disking, and here we are, 9-something at night, and we're still moving along because I have help over there, and I appreciate that woman beyond belief. So, it's tough. Honestly, I stopped and got us dinner, and the guys there, they're like, how's it going this year? And I said, last year was a battle, this year's even worse. And one of them used to farm, and he goes, sure glad I'm not doing it any longer. So, if you don't know and you're writing in the comments, just watch along. This isn't reality TV. This is my everyday life. Some days are a very big struggle. Today's been a battle. But we've had worse days, we've had better, and we can get some more acres done. And I appreciate Harley because we are. So otherwise, I'd have to, be doing a lot more.
So we are, as Chris would say, gaining. Honestly, most of the field done at this point. Just a little bit left. Kind of getting the hang of things. Went up a gear. Been running a little over 5 miles an hour now. Cultimultras are still doing well. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I don't really know what I'm looking for too much, but you know, seems alright. But yeah, Chris is over there.
Harley just texted me and she asked me if we're racing. We're like neck and neck. I'm pretty sure she's playing games with me because she is going a little bit faster. She's got a wider implement, covered more acres, going a little faster, but doing a hell of a good job. So I think she's about done over there. But now she's playing games. She's taunting me. What movie is that where? What movie is that? Where he's like, playing games with me. I'll remember in a minute. It's not Ricky Bobby. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard, where he's pulled up behind him and he's like, you see me now, Cal? I'm pretty sure that's it. Somebody's gonna write it in or put the clip in, but that's it. So we're almost done in this field, which is really good. So this was 20 something, 24 acres, I think. And it's a battle. Yeah, we're out in the elements. I'm dusty as anything. I got bugs flying everywhere. Harley did tell me that the bugs got in the cab and they're all over the monitor or whatnot. I said cover the hole, but that monitor is bright. You can dim it down. But in here, I got bugs. I don't know if you see them. Yeah, they're flying all over. So anything that shines its phone or shines a light, like my phone, they instantly get drawn to it. So we're making it happen, but I am winning, by the way. 10-something at night, and we're still sending it.
Alrighty, so it's about 10:30 now, and I think we got this field wrapped up. I would say all in all, my first experience with GPS went pretty well. A bunch of bugs did get in the cab. We think it's from a little spot in the back, so. But anyways, all the blue marks marks were what were done in auto steer, and then yellow is what was done in manual. So as Chris said, this was our first time using the smart U-turn or whatever it's called. So we were kind of figuring it out, but this section up here, it kind of didn't log for some reason, so I had to go back in and get that manually. Had to hold the steering wheel. It was pretty rough, but we made it through. But yeah, I would say everything's going well. Chris is still working over there at 75. He said that he's got probably like a pass or two left, and then we're gonna have some dinner. So yeah, that'll be good.
So honestly, tonight's been pretty good. What have I did? 24 acres. Harley's parked up. She said, tell me if I got a disc or roll anything else. She doesn't have to roll anything else. It's almost 11 o'clock. It's after 11, I think now. What time is it? Nope, it's 10:57. She's been working for the last 3 hours. No pay. Just a hell of a significant other. Not my wife yet, but I'm gonna marry that girl just because she literally wants the same dreams as us. So at the end of the day, she's been a great part of the channel. I don't know if she filmed anything, and honestly I don't care, because she has been phenomenally amazing all the time. But I'm gonna pull up there. We're probably gonna eat our dinner, go home. I appreciate you guys watching along, because without her, I would not be where I'm at today. Like, at all. We've been through a lot as a channel. Like a lot. Let me pull you guys down here. I take it she's still in the tractor. Honestly, we've been through a lot. And the fact that I found a woman that puts up with everything that goes on day to day, like, you guys see some, but you don't see I spend 2 hours on the computer. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, all the stress that goes on, everything else that goes on. She is a phenomenal human being. I am not letting her watch this video before. She's gonna get to the end of it and probably cry, but I threw in her tractor today, and she literally, I know she had some goosebumps and she was nervous, but at the end of the day, I said, have at it. I'm gonna go get us dinner. And she said, just keep going. We'll eat dinner when you get done. The fact that it is 11 o'clock at night and my partner is still here with me, supportive of what we want to do long term, is phenomenal. So hats off to her. I've been with some great people in my life. I've been with some horrible people in my life, but she is phenomenal. So you're not allowed to watch this video until it comes out, by the way.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Huh?
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's what I said. You're all good.
Can I check this?
Alright. Let's see. Oh, phenomenal, baby.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure I got that, so.
The edges that we already did don't show on there, but they are.
The fact you're worried about it
Yeah.
shows how good you are to us. You want to have dinner?
Yeah.
All right, we're done for the night. It's just after 11 now. We'll be back after. I'll be back after it, and I'm pretty sure Harley will join me when she can. So appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.